Doctor in the OPERA as the series ends in explosive scenes. Mike Bartlett admits he wants to take the successful series from the small screen to the stage. By Benjy Potter, bizarre TV Reporter 3rd October 2017, 9:59 p.m. Updated 4 October 2017, 7:49 am. Dr. Foster writer Mike Bartlett wants to turn the TV hit into an opera. The playwright, 36, has written 17 works for the stage, including hits in the West End and on Broadway. Dr. Foster, starring Serene Jones, is not confirmed to come back for a third series. He told The Sun he wants to take Dr. Foster to the stage in an epic opera score. He said, "So far things have their own form and it's definitely a bit of television in my own head, but things get adapted and people get source material from all over the place. But if someone wanted to come up for an opera idea for it, I'd definitely be up for it. It sounds fun." Mike's 2010 hit Earthquakes in London at the National Theatre was branded the theatrical equivalent of a thrilling roller coaster ride. The second series, Dr. Foster, has just ended after 5 explosive weeks. Writer Mike Bartlett wants to turn the show into an opera, and his New York transfer of Bull won critical acclaim. A theater source said producers will be rubbing their hands together with glee over this. Is this the end? Will Dr. Foster return for a third series? The BBC gives its verdict. It's a guaranteed audience and a story which could lend itself brilliantly to the dramatic nature of an opera. The second series of Dr. Foster, starring Serene Jones, ended tonight. Mike Bartlett has written over 17 works for the stage, including West End and Broadway hits, but writer Mike refused to confirm whether it will return for a third. He added, "There's a lot of trust that we'd only do more if there's a story and a reason. So there's no pressure to do more." The show peaked with 6 million viewers in last week's penultimate episode. In the age of binge-watching box sets, it has felt novel to have to wait for an entire week to satisfy our hunger for the latest dose of BBC1's Dr. Foster. And the explosive finale of the steamy second series did not disappoint. What the dark episode lacked in sex and nudity, it made up for in edge-of-your-seat twists and turns. The hour-long episode plot moved swiftly, and at times it looked unlikely all 3 members of the Foster family would come out of it alive. The warring between Dr. Gemma Foster, played by the brilliant Serene Jones, and her cheating ex-husband Simon Bertie Carvel, reaches a shocking peak as he threatens to take her with him to his death on the motorway, and she prepares drugs for his suicide. But, punctuated with happy flashback scenes and a moving instrumental soundtrack, writer Mike Bartlett makes his point quite clear. The real casualty of this toxic relationship is their traumatized son Tom, played by Tom Taylor, who witnesses the domestic abuse. The action is intensified by removing most of the other characters for this finale. The heartbreaking final scenes pave the way for a third series. A repeat prescription of Dr. Foster is definitely in order. Gemma and Simon discuss what to do with son Tom on Dr. Foster. Coronation Street. Scary Windass killed off in Ukraine explosion. D-list divas are ruining celeb interviews as they seek to control what we read. Kate Moss poses in nude photos from down the years in new book. Masood Ahmed is set to return to EastEnders 1 year after quitting show. Gary Barlow is going solo next year for a string of intimate UK tour dates.